Hey y'all, it's the Calm Corner Show. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Hey Soul Family, back again. I'm Erica, your favorite Astro Homegirl. Welcome back for all of you guys that's been riding with me. And welcome for all of you guys that are new here. And for those that are new, I always get into a little bit of the astrology first before I get down to business and get into the cards, because it helps me help you, but it helps me. So let's get down to business. I missed you guys. I mean, the story of my life. I always have so much going on. But thank you guys for riding with me. I think y'all figuring it out now. But my goal, as always, is to be more consistent, more persistent, and on top of it. So I'm here. I just wear a lot of hats, guys. And I help my mom out a lot. I end up just helping her with this Zeta situation again today. They had women crossing over. So, and then just the weekend in general, all kind of stuff. So, let me say this, it's been so much going on. We got so much to catch up with. This one is on Claressa Shields. I usually say it a lot quicker, but I haven't been here in a minute, so I just wanted to kind of, talk to y'all real quick. Let's get, not necessarily caught, because we got a long way to go with getting caught up. And I almost don't even know where to start, but I know that today is 222. Today is the 222 portal. It's a powerful portal. A new door opens, guys, as well as it's a lot going on in the planet sphere. So today is the day that Claressa fights. Her name is FRANCHON DEZURN. I did do the reading. I want to say it has to be at least a month or so back, or a month and a half or whatnot, because that is the time when they announced the fight. So today is the fight. So I want to pull a little bit of energy to see what's going on. They got a lot of little drama that's been inserted with them. I guess Claressa calling herself headbutting. She accused FRANCHON of headbutting her. But when I looked at the footage, which I knew I went crazy, because we was up making charcuterie all late last night. I be wanting to even just do, make sure y'all keep y'all notification bells on, and also in the forum, the post, because I'm gonna start posting more in that area, just messages, as well as keeping you guys up to date. And I wanted to stop and do it, but when I say we had about 80 boxes to make for these ladies, so just been busy. But back to Claressa and FRANCHON. So again, for those that are new here, I always do a little bit of this astrology first. And for this one, I'm just going to do the transits, like I said, because we've already done the reading on them. So that was the energy then. Of course, energy changes. We're here today. I'm not going to hold y'all long. I just want to see what the transits are. And then we're going to get into these cards and see what's the energy around her tonight for the fight. Will she be victorious? Will FRANCHON be, victorious? We're going to see what's going on, okay? So, Claressa Shields, we already know she's a Pisces sun, okay? Pisces sun, and she has a, I forgot what her moon is, because this one right here is real clown, okay? To me, she should join the circus, but hey, that's just my opinion, okay? This one right here, But anyway, Pisces sun, Cancer rising, okay? But so she has a Libra moon. Ooh, the shadiness of it all. And so that's a lot of the reason of her personality and why she don't necessarily get along with, people and everybody. It's just in her, in her DNA, in her makeup, basically. So let's just look at the current transits and how they are affecting her right now. She fights tonight shortly, so let's see what's up. Sun and Pisces again right now. And happy birthday and happy solar return to my Pisces. I love y'all. Y'all are so special to me. Happy birthday and happy solar return again, y'all. Rico's birthday this week coming up too, so we got a lot going on. So I want to try to get some content up. My goal was to do it last week, and then it just a week, just every day is something, right? So, Moon is in Taurus. It's in resources. It's in stubbornness. You know, it's in money and and they are fighting tonight. So it's right on time in the 2-2 portal, okay? Mercury is in Pisces. Mercury doesn't love to be in Pisces so much. So the communication is all off and foggy. And that was the bullshit push that Claressa did to FRANCHON, claiming that she had but her, but clearly that's, you know, Mercury and Pisces energy, where it's cloudy because nobody saw a headbutt, girl. Nobody. But we did see you push her though. Okay. And Mars is in Aquarius. So action, you know, the fight, the all of the adrenaline and all of that is right on point. Aquarius is about the group community, and they are having a what? Fight tonight. Their energy. So this is them fighting, okay? And they did bring in their partners. You know, PAPOOSE is always, I forgot what she said. You know, I got to go pull some clips for y'all before the card reading start to get y'all caught up. So I can't wait to go look for those. Jupiter, of course, is in Cancer, which is very favorable because Claressa is a Cancer rising, okay? And this is just the current transits in energy. Jupiter is expansion again, so Jupiter expands things, okay? So it can expand things good or bad, okay? So this can go, you know, in a lot of ways. Saturn is in Aries. Interesting. And I was just about to say that before we even got into FRANCHON's chart. Another thing I was trying to figure out, guys, how I wanted to do the all signs readings for y'all, because it's important for me to keep y'all up on the transits, and I haven't done it yet because I've really only just kind of been, you know, doing the celebrity reading. So I want to kind of balance it out because Saturn in Aries is a very, very important transit, you know, in the planet sphere, and I really want y'all to know how it'll affect each one of y'all one by one. But in this energy right now, you know, Saturn again is, of course, the planet of karma, you know, Chronos, Father Time, okay? It's the slowest moving planet. It's over the elderly, all right? But it's where the challenges lie. So challenges in the atmosphere, because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Guys, Aries is also, you know, athletes and fights, war, and this is what's happening. So we ain't pulled the cards, but it's interesting that Saturn is present in this energy right now. So I don't necessarily know how this is really gonna affect Claressa, okay? With Neptune being in Aries as well, that's fog, that's that her planetary ruler of Pisces in that energy of in her fight energy. So it's interesting because the fight is tonight. Her planetary ruler is in, you know, the zodiac sign of the fight, right? But Pluto is in Aquarius. So it's shining the light on things. I think FRANCHON spoke on feeling like things were unfair, saying that maybe they were pushing her in regards to it being some form of a, I think she said like a reality show or some crap. And then, ooh, guys, Chiron is in Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. And that is where you can see the weakness. And it's in that Aries, that fight energy that's coming up tonight, okay? Her North Node is in Pisces. So let's look at FRANCHON so we can get up out of this. I just wanted to see the energy around them in the current planet sphere, like how that even affects them as a whole before we get down into the reading. Plus, we want to touch on, there's been a lot of drama with Claressa and PAPOOSE, and if y'all get a chance to check the reading that I did on them previously, make sure you go check it out. You know, I feel like a lot of the things that we pull cards on have somewhat played out or are somewhat playing out. So we see, you know, energy changes. That's why we, you know, have a good time and we do the readings, right? I'm sorry, guys. It's kind of like a little, I don't know, it's like a little nasally, but FRANCHON is a Gemini sun, okay? Mercury is heading in retrograde. Like I said, it's a lot going on this month, and I need to do a reading for y'all on that. Again, it's in the pre-shadow phase. So before we get into FRANCHON, I like to just remind y'all to drive safely, take your time. You know, if you ever notice when retrograde is around, you see a lot of accidents. So remember to back up all your emails, your phones. Be careful because you can break the screen. Remember, Mercury is communication, as well as the past comes back. So, sorry about that. Even in the transits and the planisphere right now, this is right on time for them as a fight in the 222 portal, because remember, we in the shadow phase of Mercury retrograde and the past comes back. I'm sorry, guys. Let's get a little bit of water. I don't know why I feel like that. I apologize if my throat dry something, causing a little dry cough. But like I was saying, with FRANCHON, again, I'm sorry. She is right on time in the fight, like I was saying. Okay, so we in the 222 portal. She is a Gemini sun. And, oh, again, I was saying when things come back up from the past, guys. So, again, they already have fought in the past. So, it's what? Coming back again, right? In the transit. That's what I wanted y'all to see happening in real time. Okay, so, again, her rising is in Virgo. Very, very interesting, okay? As well as her moon is in Capricorn. So Gemini sun, Mercury retrograde is right in the transits on time for FRANCHON in this 222 portal, because Mercury is what? Communication. And Gemini is as well. And this transit has come back to her. So tonight is her fight, baby. So it's interesting when I see her have this Capricorn moon. Okay, guys, because her moon, let's see what her moon is, what house this is. Ooh, guys, it's in her 10th house. That's interesting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry, hold on 1 second, y'all. Sissy, I'm recording. I'm going to call you as soon as I finish, okay? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry. So, again, ooh, FRANCHON. So, I'm not real familiar. I feel like this is a Vedic site, so I'm going to go around the wheel and the placements for what I was able to pull up for FRANCHON. But I want to say, again, she has that Capricorn moon. Remember, the transits right now, Saturn is in Aries. So, let me say this before we get down to business and get into the cards. Interestingly enough, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, okay? So in FRANCHON's energy right now, with her coming to the fight tonight, in her energy, so many things align when it comes to her. It gets real interesting because with her having, again, like I said, the Capricorn moon, Saturn is very big blessings and rewards when you put that work in. So let me just say this. If FRANCHON has trained and did all the things that she need to do to get to where she is right now tonight, let's just say the stars can really truly align for her. So let's get into these cards, y'all, into these messages and see what's gonna happen, or possibly who gonna win or lose. Do y'all think y'all girl Claressa gonna hang in there? You know, or y'all think she just gonna what? Finally get a KO. Alright, and oh, interestingly enough, before we get into the cards, let me say this. The drama around it with the FRANCHON coming down here, speaking on Remy, saying she should have came down there with Remy. Now, y'all, wouldn't that have been something if she came out to Remy on all the way up? Child, let's get into these cards, so family, let's get into it. Hey, so family, so I did not meet the time mark to upload the fight. So I did get some footage and stuff from the fight while the girls were fighting and as they were progressing through it. So I'm going to still post a reading. Shout out to all you Claressa Shields fans She had another victory, so she won tonight. The reading was interesting, so we definitely got to go back to the drawing board and do it again. I kind of rushed through it because I was hoping that I was going to be able to post it for y'all before, but I didn't realize the time. It had gotten so late. I didn't know it was that late. But again, I'm going to still post it, and I can't wait to hear you guys sound off in the comments. But let me just say this, Claressa, that wig, you, girl, and Faith Evans, they don't have, neither one of them have nothing to do with each other, okay? Ooh, that wig, girl. But congratulations to her. And, you know, FRANCHON, she did have energy of favor over her, but she did have to put the work in, and also Claressa had to put the work in. So I can't wait to hear what y'all say, you know. I'm going to stick with my energy, though, from when I saw the reading. Let's just kind of look. Let's be on the lookout, so family. You know, I saw a lot of cards of indecision and a lot of cards of the cycle being incomplete. You know, I rushed through it, but I wanted to say this, too, to you guys in regards to that cycle energy that really represented them continuing to have all these fights, and it's the same outcome. So, you know, at the end of the day, this is a complete, you know, this is the end of these two women, you know, continuing to fight. And now it's time for Claressa. It's a new beginning for her, y'all. And now it's time for her to step out into new territory, to new grounds, and to face new opponents. Okay? That she got to put the work in, not repetition and fighting the same person over and over again. Because a lot of the fans, you know, they felt a way about her picking and choose FRANCHON after you fought her 3, 4, 5 times. Okay? So, y'all, let's talk about it. Make sure I hear y'all sound off in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get into the messages, all right?
Little Caesars Arena, the undisputed women's heavyweight championship of the world. It's all being brought to you by Selena.
I got a big head, y'all. I'm real smart. If I would have headbutted her, she would have been flying across the stage. Everything you want to be, bitch. You lucky I ain't punch you in your fucking mouth in that bathroom. See, that's where I come from. We can box. You can be, you can have your IVs, all of that. Where I'm from, I drag bitches. I kick them in their throat. Ask about me. I got people in my DMs that done seen me get active. They know how I get down. Thing we never, nah. You dead to me. You dead to me. You nothing to me. I don't care how many medals you get, how many titles. You are the scum of the earth. You are way subpar as a woman. You are not a woman. You are a little girl. You are nothing. I hope somebody play this so she can see this. Oh, it's fake? It's fraud? Nah, they try to make it fake. They told her to push me. She ain't want to push me. She ain't want to push me. They told her to push me. Then you, PAPOOSE, you bitch ass nigga. You 47 still trying to get a hit. I got a hit. Nigga. You a C-level rapper. That's why you never made it. That's what. Fucking leech. Manipulator. Manipulator. I ain't no fucker. Who that nigga? I ain't Remy boyfriend. You knocked out. I wish you would have swung on me. And you let him slender his little snake ass into what we, all the fuckery that was happening that I could not see. Do you really think I care about these videos out here? This my family. These are my friends. These are people who paid money to come see a good show. Oh, Dimitri, you a bitch ass nigga too. You make all my Jew friends look bad. You make all my Jew friends look bad. My motherfucking check is there when I finish winning. Feeding into the stereotypes of black women being ghetto. She want to be pound for pound, but you making a reality TV show. You want to be a baddie. Real baddies don't do that. What's the proof? Send to me so I can send to my attorney right now. Nah.
Franchon got hurt by her own security guard. The big motherfucker fell on her. Her own fell on her. So if she did get hurt, it's because of her own fucking security. It ain't shit that I did to her. After I pushed, she was laughing and smiling. And then Glenn supposed to come from the back finna try to beat me up. Franchon got hurt by her own security. Shout out to my team. Okay, shout out to my team for holding down. I don't know why Franchon, this started from early in the morning. She done hit up vital testing, talking about I'm taking an IV and I'm doing PEDs. That's when I first knew that the bitch was scared. Now today, who the fuck do you, all the girls who in boxing, don't you ever in your motherfucking life think that you gonna walk up on me and motherfucking headbutt me? Is you stupid? Girl, I've been playing it so professional this whole time. I've been putting on the looks, I got my Faith Evans wig on today, and you hoes want to test me I look like Faith Evans? You got to be out your goddamn mind. First you walk up with the hat, and the brim get me in the face. Then, what?
Cover your thing, your label. She said cover.
Oh, I ain't got to cover that. I'm just covering my thing. And then after you do that, you all in my face pressing your forehead against mine. If you don't get the hell up off me, and then let me talk about little short man Glenn. Boy, let me tell you something. You tried to run behind that goddamn, you call that shit back there?
Billboard, the backboard.
You tried to run behind the motherfucking billboard talking about you gonna do something to me? I'm out, boy. First of all, Papa knock your ass out. You ain't never won no world championship, and you jumping in people's faces like you can whip somebody ass. You ain't gonna whip my ass. You ain't gonna whip Pap ass. And I don't even know if you was fighting for real, because boy, I done seen the footage. I can recognize everybody. You got your ass whooped. Thank God we had security, because you would have sued the fuck out of us how bad we would have tore your ass up. Let Franchon fight. First of all, Franchon knew she was getting pushed. Why the fuck is you walking up on me headbutting me? Is you crazy? Is you cool? You can't be cool. And they playing cash doll. We in motherfucking Detroit. Don't ever think you gonna do no shit to me like that. No. I done kept it cute with the furs and everything all week. I've been pretty as hell. Heels on, the body suits, shit, drinking my water, taking my tea, and you got the nerve to headbutt me. Girl, I got so much smoke for your ass tomorrow. I knew today you was gonna have to throw the fight. I knew it. And I shouldn't have pushed your ass. But I ain't know what, and if I wouldn't have pushed you, I was gonna drop you. So I ain't want to drop your ass today. That's why I pushed you. That's the only defense I had. Because I would have dropped you, you wouldn't be able to fight for 3 months. So you wouldn't be able to make the fight tomorrow. That's why I ain't drop your ass. But don't come headbutting me. I ain't no punk. You already know that. You supposed to be classy. I'm classy, and I'm a boss bitch. I'm not ever gonna mess with my baby.
Franchon is a person that I know to hold it down. Baltimore strong. And Baltimore in the house, make some noise. Oh, Baltimore in here. Okay. Baltimore. Well, I've known Baltimore to be headstrong, to be war ready, and to be ready for a fight. But Franchon has been playing victim this whole lead up. She has been being soft, and she has not brought the strength that I believe that she had within her to be ready for this fight. I've been in camp since October. When I had 2 torn shoulders from my last fight. I went and got surgery, and then I came back. And I didn't fight in December because my shoulders were not healed. I just started being able to punch something January 2nd. That is when I've been able to actually do anything. So I trained very, very hard for this fight. I pray to God that Franchon doesn't let her hard work and my hard work go in vain, and that we throw down tomorrow at LCA in front of all 18,000 of y'all who will be there. That is what I hope. That is what I hope. So keep y'all tickets, stay online, stay in tune. I will keep everybody up to date. But what happened today, I think, was just emotions high. She headbutted me, I pushed her, but that should have been it. I don't know why he went more. But that is not what women's boxing is. We are classy ladies. We are strong, we are in shape. And I'm the best in the world, and I'm going to show
It's the day that Claressa Shields will show FRANCHON Cruz why they call her the GOAT. But some people are saying that the fight might not even happen. Yeah. Let's get into it. Okay, so there was a press conference yesterday and Claressa Shields and FRANCHON Cruz went head to head, literally. FRANCHON Cruz put her head on Claressa and Claressa pushed her back, and that started a damn riot. I mean, y'all already know they was in a 3-1-3. That's the D, baby, and that means that, you know, it can get a little like that. Now, with that being said, FRANCHON Cruz is saying that she's having a little swellness in her ankle, and nobody knows if she's actually gonna fight tonight. Now, people are saying, baby, don't come with the excuses. You knew what you signed up for. Now, Claressa Shields, when the little riot got off, Claressa Shields went in her respective places, okay? Protect the fighter. Now, FRANCHON Cruz team did not do so. With that being said, FRANCHON Cruz was hurt during the whole debacle. Now, this is what I will say. FRANCHON Cruz, you said it was war. Well, come bring the battle. Claressa Shields, be ready to knock this out, okay? Because I'm ready to see it. Y'all, what do y'all think about this? Leave it in the comments down below. Is Claressa Shields gonna beat?
I'm gonna start it early. Listen, we go. Yeah, let's go. Hey, but all respects to FRANCHON Cruz. Hey, you know she a champion too. Baby, we got action. Hey, you know what? That Garcia fight the other day, Garcia did his thing, man. People be talking about Mario Barrios and just weak and all that, but he's still he's still a champion. And Ryan Garcia looked good, bro. He had his size, and he was hitting hard. Hey, they better watch out in that 140 division, man. Here we go. We got action, baby. Let's go. You already know right here, that's FRANCHON Cruz. And right there, that's Claressa Shields, the one y'all love to hate. The GOAT, baby. Let's go. We got action. I love the first round, bro. Because you can kind of sometimes tell how a fight gonna go off the first round, bro. You see who take control early on. Let's go. We got action.
He's the top heavyweight in women's boxing, but Claressa Shields is to remind people that
Get in
she's
the
the
middle.
best women's
There we
fighter.
go. We right in the middle, baby.
Undisputed heavyweight
We got action.
champion versus the unified.
Ooh, FRANCHON came up with it. Ooh. Oh, they going cracking. They getting cracking already. Oh. Hey, I knew this was going to be some action, baby. Hey, FRANCHON came. Oh. Hey, Claressa just threw 2 wild haymakers in mid. We got action, baby.
Okay, like you pointed this out earlier, but we would probably see exchanges like that that look reminiscent of that.
Hey, I don't think Claressa Shields, not Claressa, I don't think she expected her to come at her like that. Ooh! She putting that body on Claressa. We got action.
DEZURN applying pressure here in the early going. Okay, I hate to make you do that all over
Let me cut
again.
the light on.
Did they fix it? Okay, there we go. But what I was saying, no, I knew because of the build-up,
There we
because
go.
of FRANCHON wins, that if anything,
Those
you're
looking
going to
a
get
little
really
smudgy,
exciting
baby.
first round. And I hope it keeps up. I like that FRANCHON came right up to the center of the ring, pushed Claressa up against the rope.
Oh! She controlled. She put, hey, damn, I wonder how much FRANCHON weight. She look big as hell in there.
Claressa is really
Look, oh!
She's much more precise than she was in that fight 10 years ago.
We got action. Oh, she got cracked, Claressa. Hey, FRANCHON just got cracked with a right. She big, though.
I wanted to see her make. She can't continue to take Claressa's right hand.
Claressa gonna have her work put out for her today.
Get her head off the line when she meets her with the same shot.
The body shot. We got
The
action.
issue in exchanges is the hand speed.
Oh, she caught her with the left. Oh,
And what has been a
we got action. Oh. Hey, Claressa way faster than her. Hey, we got action, baby. Hey, check my page, man. I'm gonna have the rest of the rounds on there. We got action. Hey, y'all,
I appreciate all y'all tapping in, man. Y'all already know what it is and who it is. It's Uncle BK, Baby Truth, back with some news.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of action, we go to the scorecards. The judges are in agreement with a unanimous decision. All three judges scored about the same, 100 to 90. All three in favor of the winner. And still, the
Auntie, put your damn hands down.
undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the greatest woman of all time, Claressa.
Avon Roberts, appreciate you, baby. Shout out to you and yours.
An emotional night for Claressa Shields as she puts on another dazzling performance here in this arena.
Man, shout out to Michigan, man. Shout out to Detroit. Shout out to Flint, Detroit. Where's Pap at, man? He upstairs.
You see the emotions on full display. You saw them.
Green Ranger,
on her
appreciate
face
you,
before the
man.
fight, and now the old friends come back together once more.
Now she want to be friends and shit. Jessica, appreciate you, beautiful. You know I'm about to go get that and roll up right now. Despo, appreciate it. Did that bitch just say she 56 years old? Gloria, appreciate you.
Hey, Soul Family. Okay, so I put my phone here. Hope it's not gonna be a distraction, but it's just shout out to @BKB Truth, I think, because that's what I saw. And it's B as in boy, K as in kangaroo, A as in apple, BY Truth. Okay, spelled like that. And he's streaming the fight and doing commentary over it. Okay. So it's very early on right now as I'm doing the cards. I'm trying to hurry up so I can get this reading out to y'all because I'm interested to see the energy as well. And then just what's going on with Claressa. So let's get into it. I already blessed the cards. I got quite a few new decks. I know we don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to start, of course, with her current energy right now. Okay, guys? So let's get into it. I miss y'all. Let's see what's going on. And honey, I don't know what the hell to say. Not to shift gears, but I don't know about this 50 Cent and T.I. stuff. So I'm going to have to, I want to get into that as well, you know. But we will. So let's stay on Claressa. This is her energy. Her current energy, okay? And let's move some of these. I got so many decks, y'all. I don't know what to do. Sorry, let me get my... I need my little wands. They matter. My wands matter. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to start with these. And you know I had to give me a little Martell and a little cocktail. Hope y'all doing good on this beautiful Sunday. I'm going to have to do me a hot toddy because I'm kind of like a little, you know. I know y'all can hear it. I'm going to just do 1 to 3 on these. I like these a lot. Let's get some energy around her. Pisces sun. Thank you, Spirit. See? Right there on it, baby. Okay. Oh, that is so interesting. I love this deck. You hear me? Astrology coming out the gate first. And not in any particular order. But, you know, alignment. Because we asking about this fight. And is Claressa going to have victory? And before we even get into the traditional tarot, we have 9th house energy, okay? Which is about, you know, philosophy, adventure, travel. Again, this is an energy right now about seeking, okay? She is, I wouldn't necessarily say traveling because ain't she in Michigan? She at home right now, okay? But she is seeking answers in her life overall, okay? And she may have travel ahead, you know, in regards to her career and what she decides because 10th house is here. And these two kind of go hand in hand. And right now the fight is tonight. Aren't these cards beautiful? This is about career, responsibilities, achievement, okay? Fame, notoriety, standing. All right, legacy, purpose. We here. Tonight's the night. In 10th house is not only your career, but your reputation. All right, so family. Got 2nd house, assets. The cards don't lie. Because look, this 10th house is going to bring in this whoa, that money, that money-on. Let me, I'm sorry, I want to adjust a little bit. It look a little funny. Yeah, that's better. I apologize about that. Look at that. So money, they here for the bag, for the fight tonight, okay? Who will be the winner? Who's the boss? Y'all see that Capricorn? Capricorn is 10th house energy. And did y'all notice that these cards came from the top and the bottom? This is about ambition. This is about, you know, the boss. Majestic, competent, prepared, all right? Reserved, rigid, and disciplined. Discipline is here on the table. But this is interesting. Look at that quincunx, complexity, okay? Complexity is here, guys. It irritates, it puzzles, it mystifies, it complicates. It contradicts, it clashes, it misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms, okay? This is transformative energy. We're in a 2-2 portal right now as we do this reading with Claressa. All these align with her current energy right now. This is about the fight tonight and that money and opportunities ahead, but complexity is present, okay? We got that eclipse portal, so it's huge, major changes in everybody's life, okay? And this is a pivotal moment for her. It's interesting. So let's get into it. Let's see what her current energy is, right? Let's get into it. Claressa Shields. Her current energy. All right, let me get a little sip before I go to shuffle. Because Claressa child is something else. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, thank you, Spirit. Okay, we already getting the ball rolling, right, guys? Here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Shields. That's it. All right. Spirit, thank you. Ooh, they're just popping out, huh? Ooh, I guess we're gonna take it because it's the way it came out, right? So these fell first, and that's that. Okay. Well, we got us something. Okay. All right, let's get these out. Where's the shield? Oh, shoot. I didn't mean to do that. Damn. My bad, y'all. You see that clumsy energy? This Mercury retrograde and all that? That's interesting. All right, let's get this a good shuffle. Extra messages. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna take it. Ooh. Okay, Claressa now. I'm gonna sit them right there to the side, okay? Focal point card right here. Extra messages. Let's unpack. Let's see what's going on. I'm trying to see if I have my tissue, my nose. I hope y'all make sure y'all taking your vitamins and stuff. This is that season. My son's got a little cold and seems like they done passed it on down to me. Let's see. Oh God. Oh. All right, Claressa girl. Oh no. Oh. Child. I don't know about these cards, Claressa. All right, so the current energy, King of Swords in reverse. And when I tell you that this is accurate AF, okay, let's just keep it a buck, so family. coming in hot out the gate. This is her energy. You know, very manipulative. And this also out the gate, this is an energy of confirmation on how she lied, okay? And said that FRANCHON had butted her. FRANCHON didn't headbutt you, baby girl. And, you know, that King of Swords energy is relentless in reverse. Very manipulative, very conniving, you know, a misuse of power energy, okay? But very disrespectful in words as well as her actions, okay? To me, this is a combination of two when you see this one right here in reverse. This is also underhanded and shady deals, okay? A lot of games, a lot of tricks being played. The magician is here. You can't make these messages up. You know, they playing games with that girl, moving around in the energy of the fight in regards to FRANCHON. They were saying they switched the ring around, all of that kind of stuff, right? Well, it's here. But this also is the energy of Claressa feeling like she bulletproof. Like, I'm invincible. I'm that bitch. You know, coming in hot, coming in, talking her shit, disrespectful, ready to bring it on, okay? In her energy, she like, I'm ready. She feel like in her mind, she done put her work in and she's manifested this and this is what she's gonna do. But the energy takes a turn with this sun in reverse. You know, the sun is present, and I always say that to you guys, especially if y'all been riding with me in the readings. The sun shines light on things, okay? So it's gonna be some things that continue to come out. We've had a lot of, even I'm gonna say negative, you can kind of say in regards to the fight, because they kind of amped it up at the last minute. Again, with the tricks, the energy here playing games. Claressa, you go push her. You know, because maybe in the energy too, with that sun in reverse, the low ticket sales, guys, the, you know, recouping to earn money and resources for the fight. Remember, the cards don't lie, and the astrology cards already show resources out the gate with second house, right? So this is about the money, okay? But I'm going to say something. Sun in reverse, you know, it's the energy, inner child energy of immaturity. And that's also the energy that Claressa Shields takes on, right? Okay? But with this sun here, we haven't even asked about the fight. So it's in the energy of Claressa better not be taking this fight tonight very lightly. You coming in strong armed. You coming in hot. You coming in on your bully. You playing games. You playing games with the people. You playing games with the fans. But she feels like also she's focused, right? I'm going to say something. They're going to go back and forth. They're going to go back and forth. Okay? And it's going to be like an indecision type energy, right? But I'm going to tell you something. With this eclipse energy and these powerful cards right here, with the sun and the magician, you know, major arcana energy, change is here for Claressa, whether she wants it or not. It's here. The magician is here. You know, the sun, eclipsed. Eclipse portal's open. 222 portal is open. She haven't been taking this seriously. Look at that 3 of Cups in reverse. I can't make the messages up. 3's a crown, but it's also the energy, guys, of this may not turn out in the way that Claressa's, you know, the victorious way that she's trying to come in on. It's an unhappy energy. She's a Pisces sun. And this is the energy that I was pulling on Canelo. Cancer energy start coming up. And this is home and family. This is And it's interesting when you look at the Ten of Cups in reverse, guys. This is about shattered dreams, you know, and disharmony. But this is internal within family. Clarissa's dream in her mind is that her and Papoose gonna run off in the sunset. And she want children, right? But look at the position of the messages. 3 is a crowd. We shifting gears. Papoose still married, period. Send the messages. Period. And it doesn't look like a disconnect coming. Look at the focal point card, guys. You got the 9 of Swords. Look at the stress and the worry and the turmoil. I'm going to tell you something. This is also the energy, too, guys, of Claressa. You know, Clarissa's supposed to be really, really, really with that Sun card, right? With the Magician manifesting, bringing in, what do you call those things? Sponsorships and all kinds of, you know, other energy of money. Not supposed to be just working with a record label, okay? But reputation, remember, 10th house showed up. Career, you know, dealing with someone else's husband. The messages are right here. Your career, remember, it was about reputation. So larger companies feel like this, you're not the fit. It's not the fit for them. But I'm going to say it, like I'm going to say it again. Major change, right? With death coming, whether she like it or not. And this eclipse portal is going to be, she's going to shift forward. Ending of a cycle, new cycle, you know, very stubborn, resistance to change, you know, trying to hold on, right? But remember, we in a one universal year, and this is a year of personal transformation, soul family. So let me say this, good, bad, indifferent, Claressa Shields, young lady, you are going to have a very, very, very profound energy and experience too coming ahead. Very, very pivotal change in your life. And this is all about personal transformation this year. It's time for her to level up. It's time for her to stop being immature. It's time for her to have better character. Y'all see that? Secrets, things that are hidden, right? And something about Claressa, she has deep-seated fears, okay? All right? A lot of insecurities when it comes to, and I'm going to say this too, this also is about her mental health. Okay? It's not stable, allegedly. Okay? A lot of turmoil, a lot of going back and forth in the head. Worried about what? Identity, the sun, right? You know, resources is sun, but I mean shining light on things, how you show up, right? Look at that 3 of Swords. Heartbreak is here. It's the inevitable. Because I can't say it enough. And we haven't even asked about Papoose. We haven't asked about the cards. But he's still married, okay? And everybody like the windmill, argue with you in the comments, fight you back and forth. It's never a thing. Let me tell you something. I'm just doing the reading, y'all. Listen, I have my personal opinions, but Y'all know how I roll. When these cards hit the table, this is what it is. This is what I'm going on, right? Claressa, we finna ask about this fight because this energy got me on kind of like, wow. You know, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. Especially not to see the Three of Swords, right? Queen of Swords is here. It's an indecision, but it comes to a decision. But look at the money in the purses in reverse. She got some situations that aren't taken care of. It's a lot of secrets, too, with Claressa. Everything is not what it seems, right? Especially with that deal with Win Records. Look at the messages. And mine, forgive me when I pause, because there's so many different messages coming in at one time, right? I'm sorry. A lot of manipulation going on. It's one-sided. It's like strings attached, right? Let's pull the cards, okay? The reason why I say that is look at that betrayal. Look at that painful ending. And this is a message card. This is the Page of Wands. Claressa, I don't know if you're going to win this fight tonight, baby. I'm not real sure. But I can tell you right now that secrets and more messages will be coming out, okay? New ideas are present again. I can tell you that she's stuck in an energy of like, you know, fear of change or holding on and not wanting to pivot and move forward, right? But let me just say this, an inevitable ending is here. Pages are about news. She says she trained for this fight. It's a lot of, you know, procrastination. It was a lot in that energy, not so focused as she needed to be. She created conflict with that girl yesterday, too. New ideas for her ahead, though, in her career. But this is an inevitable end. So, family. So, let's hurry up. We 22 minutes in, and I want to extend, but I know we don't have a lot of time due to the fact that the fight is already going on. So let's ask the energy of the I wanted to ask about FRANCHON too, but let's ask about the energy of Claressa right now with this fight. Like, you know, let's see what the outcome, will she have victory, okay? Because what I can do, we definitely can come back and do like a long form. But I want to get this out. We want to see. I'm going to pull real quick too FRANCHON's as well, okay? So I just want to shuffle the cards. So let's see. Let's do it. Where's she at? I'm gonna say something. Pulling that card, right? With that magician, FRANCHON is a Gemini. And that magician was in the upright, guys, okay? Oh, child. Oh, my God. Same cards. Okay? Okay, so these are her messages, okay? You know, I haven't even unpacked it, and you know what's funny, guys? Claressa, the Fool card, and remember I said it's a new beginning for her. It's an inevitable change coming, no matter what, whether she like it or not. It's a new. It could be new, could be good or bad, but new is ahead for her. Period. Okay, it's in the messages. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so, unpacking quickly, will Claressa have victory? I'm going to pull from this other one, but I can just tell you right now, the Death card, it's her messages. Same card came right back up and even in the same position, okay? This is the action of it, you know. I don't necessarily know, guys, if Claressa is really like I said, she was training, but that was a short cycle, a short time frame, a short to do this. It's like she piled on the strenuous, when, you know, the strenuous, I can't find the word, but y'all know what I'm saying, where it just got really tough or more disciplined workouts towards the end, right? But this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse, as well as those Six of Pentacles that was out of there, right? You got another page here. And then remember, Page of Pentacles, even though it's news and not necessarily good news, it's about procrastination and laziness, okay? This is a new beginning for her on a level of whether it's good or bad. But it's time for Claressa to learn from her failures, okay? And it's in the messages. The fight is here. Here it is, right here, periods. And it was a melee. Remember, with this Five of Swords, the conflict started last night when her and PAPOOSE and, you know, her line saying that FRANCHON headbutted her. So it was FRANCHON and her husband, just a whole, look, the whole, all of them last night, just all of that. Claressa started the conflict. She started the fight. There it is. It's more than one in her messages to confirm that she instigated that, okay? Look at PAPOOSE in the messages. He don't never change in his energy. It don't matter which way the cards fly. And we ain't even asked about him. If this ain't playing games with somebody, playing in their face, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups ain't nothing but all finesse, okay? Especially when it's with temperance. reversed. I'm going to tell you something too, guys. Allegedly, Claressa, she got to really, her mental health is very present. Listen, I'm not no doctor. I don't, none of that. And all this is alleged and in my opinion. She gonna learn from her failures. Let's hold on to that. Learn from your failures, right? You know, we're going to continue to see PAPOOSE. You the love of my life. You the love of my life. Claressa Shields, right? All of that. Lies. And the ancestors see it. Ain't that a mess? This is about imbalance, excess, overindulgence, okay? Getting over. Getting over. Getting over. Look at that inner turmoil. Stressed out about that victory and that win. And one thing about Claressa, again, personal transformation year, right? So everything for her is about what she always worried about, what everybody think and what it looks like. That's an issue for her, okay? It's a stress. Look at that. What it looks like. What is, you know, her image, how she, all of that. Sorry about that. I had to put my alarm clock on because I want to make sure I play my lottery. But she want to look at it. It's in the messages. I don't know, y'all, about Claressa having victory. The hangman is here. The hermit is here. The chariot. She gonna have to put in some work tonight. She gonna have to put in some work tonight. That's just what it is, okay? The victory card is there, but this is about, when you see that Fool card, it's funny how this is the focal point card, and I always say that Spirit has a sense of humor in such a major way. The Fool could be looking like a fool. It's all about new beginnings, right? But it's also the energy of acting like this foolishness, you know, acting crazy like you did. All of that energy, all of that, what you put into it, pushing her and all of that stuff. And this is the energy. FRANCHON can put you at a standstill. All right, so let's just do, I want to ask these cards. Let's ask real quick. We at what? I think it's like 30 minutes. Let me hurry up, okay? I'm going to ask about FRANCHON, and I'm going to do a quick one on PAPOOSE, and we can come back and do them again in long form, but I want to get this reading out to y'all just because of the energy of, you know, tonight. We want to see the energy around her and what's to come, right? We can tell you right now, without even pulling PAPOOSE, that he full of shit came right up in the messages, right? One to three. Let's see real quick. Let's see. This is Claressa and FRANCHON, and then we're gonna pull. I'm gonna pull PAPS real quick, and then we're gonna do FRANCHON. Okay. Let's see how her energy is, because they said she had just arrived when I started to record. Okay. Literally said she had just arrived. A lot of the same cards. It's interesting. Okay. She coming in mentally strong. It's a lot of the same messages though. You know, she feel like it anyway. Talking shit on her mess. You know, Page of Coins energy. You know, news again. But it's good news. Whereas we just saw it and it was a little, you know, not in the best position. But her goal is to laying the foundation. But this is the thing. And see, that's why it don't matter. The messages always remain the same. Justice is here. This is about fairness and balance, but it's also about karma. Remember, it's a lot of energy in the planisphere with the 222 portal tonight, as well as this eclipse moment, okay? Everything is about cause and effect, soul family. Always remember that. The scales of fairness will balance out no matter what, okay? And I'm going to say this too. Claressa got a lot of truth energy coming out. Truths ahead, okay? Watching out for legal matters with her as well. I mean, it's just kind of like right there, you know? But her lack of integrity is going to cost her. 6 of Wands, pride before the fall. I'm going to leave it at that. Pride before the fall. This is the narcissistic energy. This is the show off. You know, this is the egotistic, you know, but this is about failure. And this is about walking away. You coming in strong, but the cards are stayed in pride before the fall. Okay? Temperance is here again. One thing about PAPOOSE, he gonna show up, baby. Personal transformation, Claressa, going into trying to find a balance in your life ahead after this event tonight, whether it's victorious or not. But I'm going to just say this, stating about the messages and the energy, it's not looking so victorious for Claressa Shields. She going to have to put the work in tonight if she going to fight FRANCHON Cruz, okay? So let's, FRANCHON Cruz, DEZURN. Let's do it correctly because I like to say people's names right? Okay? So let's pull real quick on, I said Pap, but the time winding down. I'll ask at the end. Let's ask about FRANCHON because this is about the fight, okay? So let's get into it real quick. And I won't even, I'll pull like a couple of the new deck messy messages and we'll get on out of here. And then we'll do another updated one on them, like I said, y'all. Okay, let's see real quick. Let's see what's up with FRANCHON. Alright, so Mr. FRANCHON Cruz DEZURN. Spirit, we get the energy right now around her and what's to come. We'll do the 1 to 6 here and we'll do 1 to 3 on that one, okay? On the second deck real quick. But we're going to ask. Let's get her current energy. Current energies. Gemini Sun, thank you. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Y'all hear me getting this little cold? Oh my God. I hope y'all been doing good. Been having so much going on, child. Ooh, Miss FRANCHON, honey. These messages tonight are popping hot. Okay. All right, so let's see. You saw that? It fell just like that, and we're going to keep it. Okay. Okay, so this is a cycle, and it's interesting that she got the world card, right, in reverse. It's an incomplete cycle because her and Claressa have fought over and over and over and over again, right? So this is the energy of them coming back together again. Remember, Mercury retrograde cycle coming back because it's not complete, okay? So this is the energy of them coming together to complete this cycle, right? It's interesting how the messages come in. Ain't that something how that sun card, 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Look at that. Look at that home card, though. Oh, look at that celebration. But look at that fight. Look at that. This is a new beginning for both of them, okay? The reason why I say that, guys, because remember, the sun is a number 19. Again, it's crazy because we in this 1 year. Again, so many transits. It's also the new year has begun, the year of the, horse, right? And the sun is the messages of that horsepower. 19 breaks down to 1, which is this universal year of 1. So this is about new beginnings and success. But it's 1 foot in, 1 foot out. When my energy comes halfway, right? This is about a celebration. FRANCHON disappointed in Claressa too, guys. Okay? On how she handled the situation. Look at the Lover's card right here. These two in reverse. She is disappointed in her. Let me say this too, guys. Even though when they first started, remember they were, able to, it was all good. And then it took a turn last night. And that's why this card is like that. It's like a pivot. FRANCHON, like, where the hell all this come from? Right? Look at the energy. But I'm going to tell you something. This is about celebration when you see that 4 of Wands. Here go the fight right here. Claressa going to be fighting dirty, girl. They gonna go at it tonight. FRANCHON is actually a decent person with integrity, okay? She came to handle business and do what she came to do in regards to the fight, period, okay? She didn't want to get into the conflict like what Claressa did, which was a spectacle and pushing her. She respects differences. She's okay with agreeing to disagree. But Claressa pivoted, right? Major cards of change. This girl came to break the cycle. It could be looked at as negative, but really not in this energy. One thing about the Wheel of Fortune card, even it's a 10. This girl is coming back to 1 on everything. It's a return to the beginning only at a higher level in the spiral of life. So at the end of the day, it's like she's returning back to complete, to finish the job. This girl coming to finish the job, okay? It's a lot of deception. It's a lot of manipulation. Remember that messages came in very clear in Claressa's energy. And this is what has thrown FRANCHON. I'm like, where all this shadiness come from? Because she pivoted so quickly. And it's funny because this backs up and also confirms that this deception energy is Claressa with this Page of Swords and it's news. Because when her cards, in her original cards, remember the first card out the deck was King of Swords in reverse. And this is what this is all about. Playing games, that magician energy. Talking hasty, right? Haphazard actions. Manipulation. Look at the greed. And the money and the King of Pentacles in reverse, right? FRANCHON is coming in with integrity, right? The way they brought this deal to her, it's dirty. Like, you could see it. It's like greed. It's like, when you see this King of Pentacles, I don't know who they did the deal with. I heard her speak out on several people, but this is the energy. And it's funny because she got ones and zeros because these 9s and 10s either break down to 1 and back at remember I said new beginnings are pivotal through this whole reading with Claressa, because it's going to be a new way of life for her if she doesn't have a victory tonight, right? But with this Fool card right here, this is about FRANCHON is the one to watch. This card showed up in the beginning and is standing on business all the way through this reading as we continue to go forward, right? FRANCHON was truthful about her words, and she gonna be coming in fast and hot in just a second when it's time to. This girl came to fight. This girl came to do her job. And it's coming in fast with speed. She coming in with speed. You hear me? It's something about indecision. Something about indecision. Look at that. Everything you work for. This is what she put in the work. These girls, they done had more than one fight. Right? It's time to close out this cycle. People were already skeptical of them having the fight, correct? Limited success. This is work with no results. Distractions. It's something about indecision. So let's ask this deck too. What is the energy around? Will she have victory? So let's see. Will she have victory tonight? 3 is 3, and we gonna get out of here. That's too many. 1 and 3. There we go. 1 and 3. Will she have victory? This girl got that card. That's her messages. Do y'all see this? I'm gonna do a quick one on PAP, and I'm gonna do a couple of the messy cards so we can go ahead and get out of here, and I can post this for y'all, and then we'll come back and do long form for them. Okay. I'm going to tell you something, guys. Unpredictable. This girl right here is going to be the one to watch, okay? She got the Fool card, and we ain't even filled in the messages yet. Listen, Page of Coins out here again. The news. She going to put the work in, though. It's a heavy load. But this, I'm going to tell you something. FRANCHON has the energy of having favor tonight, guys. This Fool card has stood on business for her. And this would be a new beginning for her because this will be a way for her to close out the cycles. You saw her messages. She done, they, came up against each other more than one time. And, of course, now, it's time to finish the job, baby. Okay? The Nine of Swords is here. That energy and stress. Of course, we all have the anxiety, but she quick with it and she ready to come with it. Queen of Swords. She's mentally strong as well. She has favor in her cards, okay? So we're going to be interested to see. Got to put the work in. Let's get the energy around PAPOOSE and his messy ass, which we saw it, but we just going to ask. We'll do a 1 to 3, and then we're going to pull some of these messy cards, and we're going to get out of here, okay? Okay, let's just see real quick. We're going to do a 1 to 3 on him. And we're going to get out of here, y'all. Let's see. Let me turn it on. I think it was some guys fighting. But I think they're not supposed to fight till midnight. So that's why I was like, let me go ahead and do this. Because I got to find y'all some clips. So I got to hurry up. Let me see. 1 to 3. What's up with Pap with his messy ass? He came out finessing. Did y'all see that? In the messages on her cards. That was too funny. He just going to stay the same, ain't he? PAPOOSE, his current energy, honey. 1 to 3. PAPOOSE, Pisces, sun. And the Gemini, thank you. Listen, he is coming the fuck up. And that's just what it is. Okay, look at that King of Swords. That's his energy too, honey. He being messy and controlling and all of the things too. Okay? He is, man, allegedly, based on these messages, guys, pimping ain't easy. Pimping ain't easy. Okay? Ooh, this one, he's a piece of work, okay? Awareness and insight. Listen, this is his, Claressa is his month payday, okay? Bottom line. But at some point, I can't say that I feel bad for her. That's why I'm just kind of pausing for a second, because she's aware of the decision she made, and very bold and very cocky. But Pap, I'm telling you, you got to choose your battles with this girl, because she like a loose cannon. And even though this is all good and finesse based on the messages, you better choose your battles wisely. That Knight of Cups was there, so we might hear some more mess about some type of engagement. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But the energy of the engagement is still all finesse. It's all games. Remember that, y'all. It's interesting. So, he there to collect his coins and do what he gonna do. And that's just on period, right? Let's get a few of these messy messages and get on up out of here, right? I got so many bits. I'm gonna just do a couple. And we got to do the T cards. We got to. We're gonna get on up out of here. I'm gonna do these right here. And I'm gonna do this I thought I had did the relationship deck, but this supposed to be Illuminati deck, right? But we just gonna do a couple real quick. I'm gonna just do like 1 to 3, and we're gonna just go through, okay? And thank y'all for riding with me. I'm gonna just know that I'm gonna take a break after y'all see, once y'all see this, Cardi is next, and that'll be how we normally do. I just want to get this up here because of the energy of the fight, okay? Okay, let's see. And let's get on out of here, y'all. You know I'm going to start with the teacups first, okay? So let's see. Let's get the current energy on them. All right, I think it's still long enough. I'm going to try to get it at least 60 minutes. I got to do the clips, too. So let's see. I'm going to do Cardi next, and then I guess after Cardi, trying to figure out if it's going to be Rihanna. I don't know. You'll see. Y'all keep them notification bells on. I got y'all. All right, Claressa girl. Let's get a couple of these messages and see what's up. Because you got to put this work in tonight, girl. It's not necessarily, you know, looking like it's favoring so much. But, you know, we shall see. It's something about indecision and something happening. I don't know, though. It's interesting. I've never seen that. Because the messages kept coming up more than once. Y'all saw that? So she might want to watch that, you know? We'll see. Take that anyway. Okay. Why am I doing that? Okay. And a few more. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see what time is it. Ooh, I got to hurry up. I got to, let's stop. Let me put my numbers in. One second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I paused it to play my numbers, and they already, this is YouTube. I don't know how to show y'all. Let me see. Claressa coming out. FRANCHON had already came out, and looked like Boosie. So I'm going to hurry up and close this out. I'm going to just pull up like 1 or 2 clips. And then we'll just do another one, a more entailed, deep one, like what y'all want to hear with the Remy and PAPOOSE and stuff. Okay, guys? So, let me see. I got my earpiece in. Let me hear if y'all can hear it. Hold on. Shoot. Freak. Let me see. I'm sorry. I'm trying to hurry. Wi-Fi. No, Bluetooth. Okay, hold on. Here. Okay, there you go. I don't know if they're going to let me play the music, though. I forgot. Damn.
Hey, that's me. There ain't no red ass.
Yeah.
Hit that light.
BK Baby Truth. Shout out to BK the Truth, if that's what it is, if y'all can see it. Okay, so she coming out with, and you see I didn't touch nothing. Sorry about that, y'all. Let's just hurry up and do these. Okay, we're going to turn it down so we don't get no copyright. But let's hurry up while this is happening. I don't know if y'all can see it. Let me pull it. All right. Well, we got these right here, right? So let's see. Let's hurry up. Let me see. Let's pause it. Okay. Y'all see how this going? Look, I'm too busy trying to see too. Oh God, don't make me laugh. I love y'all. Okay. Okay, let's get out of this. Alright. And let's see. This is a whole nother one. We're only gonna do this one. Let's get it. Y'all see her child. Let's see Claressa, honey. I like that coat Boosie got on. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We just gonna do all that. Okay. And just a couple of these and we out. We just gonna go with what we got. Well, she got her hair braided. She got on green. Y'all can see that. Somebody say she look crazy in the eyes. Y'all see these cards, right? How they came out. She is experiencing mental health, allegedly, especially with that 9 of Swords kept coming out like that. This is like a new deck. Ain't this deck cute? I can't wait. I'm going to do my own. Let's see.
Presents and sponsored by Zeus Network. Bet online. Only fans.
Her cards are pretty insane. Interesting.
Appreciate the love.
SMG Financial.
Okay, let's get it. Let's see. So, C cards. Alright, dirty money, Claressa. Illegal activities, thievery, and laundry. Let me say this. This doesn't necessarily mean allegedly that's what it is, but it's the energy of some deception and some things around the finances. And I'm telling you, with that deal, whatever win records and all that kind of stuff, as well as FRANCHON kind of spoke up on some things too that she felt were unfair when she was speaking on this fight, right? They keep calling fed up over it, not having it, frustrated, okay? So that's the energy in the cards. Thirsty, yeah, seeking attention, needing validation, desperate and pushy, okay? Need we say less, we know that. Couple single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt, okay? I don't know about that, but that could be somebody around her in the energy. Oh, hell, who? You never know. PAPOOSE, allegedly. Body shaming, low self-worth, negative body image, feeling judged. Remember, I said she got a lot of energy of that. You know, worried about what people think about her. And that's funny because I've never seen that card come out. I don't think y'all have either. Alright, SOS is here. Distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Let's pay attention to that card. Sleeping princess. I hope you're not asleep, boo. Unmotivated, procrastinating, and putting things off. Roller coaster full of highs and lows, off and on, again, hot and cold, okay? Light bulb moments, sudden realization, feeling inspired, insightful awareness. Remember, a lot of new beginnings energy in their messages, right? 0 fucks, disregard, unfazed and unbothered, carefree, okay? And that's the energy. Hookup, fling, friends with benefits, non-committal, okay? Energy around, because, you know, not necessarily be her, but energy around her, right? Okay, these are new. These were some Illuminati cards. So I never really used these, but I just thought I would. And that's the universal message for y'all with the Great Awakening, okay? The veil is lifting across the world, revealing truths that were once hidden. You know, in plain sight. It's not a single moment, but a wave rising within individuals and rippling through the collective. A hopeful future. She got the same messages. So this is the messages today. And it's interesting that came out. So even in chaos, hope works quietly, opening paths that once seemed impossible. Anchor yourself in belief that a better world is not only possible, it is being built now. Divine protection is present. Remember, the Temperance card was all through the messages, okay? So do not be intimidated by the forces of darkness. Divine protection surrounds you, guarding you against unseen forces and guiding you towards a peaceful world, okay? Feeding the fears. Now, the more energy you give the fear, the more influence it gains over your choices. Do not be drawn into the collective hysteria. Disengage and redirect your focus towards creation. You know, she got a lot of word about what other people think, right? Let me let y'all hear that. They started, and we pretty much at the end and finished.
Ohio, stand up. Indiana, stand up. Chicago, this for us. Stand up. Milwaukee, you too.
Mm-hmm.
I love everywhere, but this that Midwest shit. Y'all gotta see this.
All right, they have started. They firing up. So let's get on out of here so I can hurry up and try to upload. Fired up, guys. Fired up. And isn't that what's happening right now? Ain't the cards interesting? Ain't that deep? The spirit is so deep. They jumping up and down. They getting fired up. All right, heavy tidings. Signal of unease. Grim message. Well, we got to have a loser. Remember, the cycle continues. Y'all see that? Remember, they kept getting all those cycle cards? In the world. With this, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to read through these, but let's just let y'all see that. Unexpected surprise. Okay? Payback. The payback is here, baby. Consequences returning. Karma cycle. What goes around comes around. Time to settle accounts. Let it go. Releasing grudges. Emotional freedom. Forgiving yourself and others. Free your heart. Woo, they going at it, y'all. Retirement goals, long-term stability. Somebody's feeling that energy out of this fight. They're going to go forward with new beginnings, new opportunities, and baby, they coming in hot. Just like the messages said. Future planning, relax and earn, living the dream. Wake-up call. One of them about to get one. Spiritual awakening, sudden clarity, urgent awareness. Can't ignore it anymore. Temporary loneliness, situational single, choosing solitude, waiting for better, not settling. Be an energy. You saw that 3 of Swords with her and PAPOOSE can kind of come to a break. But baby, FRANCHON is coming in hot. You hear me? I said it in the messages. Boundaries, saying no firmly, protecting your peace, setting limits clearly. Enough is enough. We see the messages, okay? Balance is here. Balance is here. Maintaining stability. A situation where opposing forces are balanced. The effort to achieve the balance. Mix of the coming together of differences, chaos, confusion, complex situations. Oh, she tearing Claressa up, y'all. Let me hurry up. Solution, a strategy or answer found to overcome a problem or a challenge. A solution is here. Obstacles, a situation that makes it difficult to prevent something from happening, okay? Relax, relieving stress, attention, and relaxing by distancing from intense thoughts. Harmony, balance and harmony. Harmony is working together of different parts. Tasks of people ahead in their lives. And ladder, to reach a goal, one must move forward, but sometimes stepping back is also a part of the journey. So let's watch this situation. They coming in hot. They fighting right now. Like I said, Claressa gonna have to put some work in, and I had already said it before we even got into the reading, okay? Like I said, the messages show favor when it comes to, even in the skies, to FRANCHON. It's like she got this is personal for her, okay? So I love y'all. Peace and love. Let me try to hurry up and get this to y'all. And I'm going to do Cardi next. And so, you know, get your drinks and stuff for that one. But let me just try to get this up there. I love y'all. And I see y'all in the... Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. So, family, see y'all soon. Who y'all got? Claressa or FRANCHON? I can't wait to hear what y'all, how y'all feel. I know y'all a lot of Claressa fans. So, let's see what's up. And some FRANCHON. Peace and love. Thanks for watching the Common Corner Show. Peace and love, soul family. And I'll see you guys in the next one.